Funk Flex, man, you know that, good and goddamn well that was so disrespectful. That nigga Goodz put his heart out in that freestyle he did. And as you pointed out, that's his second appearance doing the Funk Master Flex freestyle. So important, he brought his daughter. Daughter just looked just like him, by the way. Brought his daughter out there. His daughter was, obviously engaged, bobbing her head to the freestyle. And at the end of the freestyle, Funk Flex is like, all right, man, hey, man, listen. Cassidy, you're welcome to come. You're welcome to rebuttal. You're welcome. I got to keep it fair. Like, usually the nigga, Funk Flex, hey, Funk is a conniving dude, the way how he treats people and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into that. Funk Flex has been on some other shit for a long ass time. I mean, Dame Dash already exposed that nigga as being a 55-year-old dude trapped in he's a 55-year-old dude acting like he's in his 20s. But that's neither here nor there. But just the way you did Goodz in that freestyle at the end, that shit was, to me, I took it very disrespectful, man. At least acknowledge the dude, hey, man, that was pretty dope. Now, my opinion about that freestyle, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, I've been watching Goodz for a long time, and Goodz on a freestyle, on a beat, he sounds like Goodz off the beat. He didn't really sound, I mean, he got his slick lines in there. One line that stood out but didn't make sense was when he said, shit don't, I only watched it one time, so I don't remember exactly verbatim, but he said something to the extent about shit don't make sense like seat belts on an airplane or something like that. I'm like, seat belts on an airplane, you do need that. That's a requirement. But other than that, he has some slick lines in there. I like the line where he said he owned 20 vending machines and he's going to pass down his business to his daughter. Something to that effect. I thought that was a dope line. But, overall, it was okay freestyle. Nothing out of this world. Nothing that sets him apart from signed rappers like a Cassidy. Cassidy still bodied you. Still 2-1, possibly 3-0. But at the end of the day, Cassidy's that energy. Cassidy's that new wave. Cassidy has brought attention back to battle rap where it should be. He has been the most talked about battle rapper this year. Cassidy is that energy. You know what I'm saying? All of these other battles that happen after Cassidy, listen, you could do the analytics on it as I did before about, proof that Cassidy is needed in the battle rap culture. He's still being mentioned way more than Loaded Lux and Averb, the so-called biggest battle in battle rap history. Loaded Lux versus Averb. Nobody cares about that battle. You know what I'm saying? And that battle is like, what, a week away? Yeah, well, about a week away. Tickets ain't sold out yet. And I'm going to do a video about that, too, a follow-up video about that battle in the card that's coming up for URL. And also, I'm going to do a video about the URL app as well. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, go back to this Goodz freestyle. Decent freestyle, nothing too crazy. It's okay freestyle. But I just thought it was just highly disrespectful how, Funk Flex just completely dismissed Goodz freestyle. Like I said, he put his heart into it because he brought his daughter there. So it was important to him. Completely dismissed the freestyle and was like, yay, man, it's cool. But, Cassidy, come by, man. I need you here. Come by. Basically inviting Cassidy to do a rebuttal. Man, crazy, man. And also, man, the thing about Cassidy and Gilly the Kid, right? My initial thing is, the timing was way off with that shit. Gilly the Kid and Cassidy, they go way back. And Cassidy has a lot of history with a lot of rappers. But, that interview that Cassidy did on This Is 50 and as far as I know, and a lot of people feel that when Gilly's name was brought up by the interviewer, I believe his name is DJ Thorough or something like that. The interviewer asked a question, and Cassidy responded. So, Cassidy did not bring up Gilly's name on his own. The interviewer did. And the only thing he said two things. He said Cassidy did not watch the battle. At first, he didn't. Originally, he did not watch the battle. He may have watched it now, but originally, Gilly the Kid did not watch that battle of Goodz versus Cassidy. Those are facts. Check his IG live after the battle dropped. He did not watch that battle at that time. So Cassidy was right on that point. So he said, basically, Gilly didn't watch the battle, which is right. Then he said, where Gilly pointed out where he got really upset at, he got in his feelings, where Cassidy referred to Gilly as something to the effect of, you little niggas, or you little Gillies, right? Basically saying that guys like a Gilly who did not watch the battle have an opinion. They're going by other people's opinions based off a battle that they did not see. That's basically what he was saying. He was referring to the little Gillies of the world, the people who did not watch the battle thoroughly, or did not watch the battle at all. That's what he was talking about, but yet Gilly got in his feelings and was calling, talking about, I'm gonna update my work on you, boy, and stuff like that. And that shit, you was just doing too much extra shit, Gilly, too much extra shit. And so, Gilly kept harping on that, and Cassidy went AWOL for a while, for like probably about 4 or 5 or 6 days, might be a week or so. And then he finally responded on Twitter, talking about he wasn't really gonna respond because Gilly, is basically saying that Gilly is a more successful guy than him, and going back and forth with a guy like that is gonna make it seem like Cassidy is clout chasing. That's how I read it. That's how I interpreted what Cassidy was talking about. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpreted what Cassidy was talking about when he was referring to or rebuttaling Gilly. But anyway, going back to this Goodz freestyle on Funk Flex, man. It just shows you the respect level of not only respect level, but the respect, the level, and the admiration that people have for Cassidy. Where a dude, his nemesis, Goodz, can go on Funk Flex, put his heart and soul on a freestyle, and Funk Flex completely dismissed it. He dismissed that freestyle and said, man, Cassidy, come on my show and do a freestyle and rebuttal to this nigga. Basically what he said. Just mugged him off. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts on that. I just watched the video on my phone waiting for my son to get off the bus. But I thought that was funny. Just wanted to point that out. So those are my quick thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you follow me on IG at GMOG Media TV. Till next time, family. Chauncey signing out.